What's up, guys? I may have to go on Discord to see if I can get somebody to type something. I'm trying to see how this app works. I never used the Streamlabs app, so this is new. But I had to do it by mobile because there's no way I was going to hook the PC. It's just too many, too many cables. Oh, Rinku says stuck in the ad. Okay, I'll wait for the ad to end then. We'll see the chat. How does this work? Let me try to click this. See. Okay. So the chat comes and goes then. I can make it come and go then. But Rinku, I'm not sure if you can hear me. Let me know when the ad ends. Okay, Rinku said ad is over. Okay, my little sister just texted me. My little sister, Lord help me. One day I hope she understands money like I do now. And that's not to say I haven't done dumb things in the past, but like we're in a shutdown right now. And her birthday was yesterday. And bless her little heart. I'm trying to get her something. She wants Call of Duty and $20. So I'm gonna try to get her that next week if I can. No, Rinku, she's actually, she was born in 92. My little sister, she is what? If you were born in 92, what would that be? I know. Rinku's like, what? Yeah, okay, so she's Rinku's age then. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, she was born in 92. Yeah, she was born in 92 because that's when Sonic the Hedgehog 2 came out. And she couldn't play it back then, but that was one of the first games we played together when she could actually hold a controller. But yeah, she's 33. And like I said, it feels, God, time passes so fast. But yeah, her birthday was yesterday, and she wants Call of Duty because she's a huge Call of Duty fan. And even though the funny thing about that, though, and then we'll get to the unboxings, I always buy her Call of Duty games, but she doesn't really play the game itself. Like, she doesn't play the story mode, really, and she doesn't play the online portion. The only thing she plays is the zombie mode. That's it. And a few of them I do think she's played the story, but normally all she does is I guess I gotta click that button to hide the chat every now and again. She usually just plays zombie. That's it. So you go out and buy this game for $70, and all she plays is zombies. But she really likes it though. She really, really likes it. And I try to get her a few games every now and again. I think I got her Cross Worlds. She really liked that. The last game I got her was Call of Duty. And just the other way. I know, I could, but it's one of those things like, I can explain it better on Discord, so I don't want to say too much on the chat, but I can explain better on Discord why I may go ahead and get it for her. But yeah, it really does. That's the crazy thing about Call of Duty games. They always go on sale. I gotta get used to this new feature. But they always go on sale fast. But again, it'd be like if you played the whole package. But it'd be like if you bought, like, say, what's another game? It'd be like if you bought Gears of War and you didn't touch story mode, you didn't touch co-op. All you did was play like the online mode, which some people do. Let's say some people play Halo. All they do is play online. They don't touch the story at all. Once you're finished with the story, that's it, and that's all that's left is the multiplayer. But that's all she plays. But the thing is, she loves it. I want to get it for her. But, it's crazy. But anyway, tonight, though, I had to do a few unboxings. Also, this is my new couch. I like it a lot. It's a very nice couch. I've slept on it many times lately. I've had it for about 3 weeks now. I really like it. About 2 weeks, actually. But anyway, to the unboxing stuff. So I got a few things that came in. I think I moved it over here. Yes. I don't have anything to really cut these open with because I keep losing, because it's a lot different when you have a house compared to an apartment. Like, I've lost a lot of things in this house. Like, they're here somewhere, but it's different going from a studio apartment where you could be like, oh, My bedroom's like 2 feet to my left. My bathroom's 2 feet behind me. Where did I leave my wallet? Oh, it's like in the kitchen, basically. You know, which is like 2 feet to behind you. So it's easy. You can still lose stuff if you got a lot of clutter, but you can pretty much find it. In a house, it's much different. Now you have 6 rooms to go through. Basically, it's like, you know, the bedroom, the bathroom back there, the guest bedroom, the bathroom, the game room, the kitchen. It's like, where did I put this? Now you got to scramble across all these rooms to find one thing. It's insane. But the first thing that came in, I believe this is a Switch 2 case. It was a limited edition 2 Switch case that was for you could pre-order technically, and it came in yesterday. And I think they only made I think it was either 500 or 1,000 of these. And I was surprised how long it stayed up though. I saw some people saying like, oh, I didn't see it when it went on sale. Like it stayed up for like a week almost, I think. And nobody, you know, I think it finally sold out. But let's go ahead and open this. So this is the Switch 2 case that came in. Also, for the stream tonight, I have my Knuckles plush that Dot gave me. You know, it means a lot to me. You know, I guess it's like one of those gifts your girlfriend gives you, the very first gift you ever got from them. So I try to keep it around. I have 2 of these actually, and she used to get upset because she didn't think I knew the difference. Hers has more wear and tear on it because she had it for so long, you know. But I can tell the difference because that's Knuckles. His eyes are a little messed up. But anyway, here is this Switch 2 case because I do need a case for the Switch 2. Very nice system, but the only game I've been playing right now is Pokemon. So get off me, you evil static piece of crap. All right, so this is the Switch 2 case right here. Hold it sideways, get a better view of it. It's a Sonic Crossworlds case. You know, very sweet looking, very nice. So it's a hard case too. So if you drop it, you should be good. And for the little zippers, it's little Sonic the Hedgehog heads. Pretty sure it's just Sonic. I was gonna say maybe it's Shadow, but no, that's 2 Sonic heads. It's 2 Sonic heads. I thought one was gonna be Shadow, but so we unzip it, and the inside has a few game holders. It's cushioned on the inside, and yeah, you know, very nice, very nice. But on the back also, I just noticed when I turned it around, there's only 500 of these made then. So this is number 248 out of 500. It would have been cool if I got either 250 or number 1, but that usually never happens to me when I do this kind of stuff, you know. It's like, oh man, I got the first one, but 248 is not that bad. That's pretty good, you know. So 248 out of 500, so only 500 of these are made, you know. But it's a pretty sweet case. I have to say this is probably my favorite Switch case next to my Legend of Zelda. I forget what's the term called in Breath of the Wild? The slab you use in the game to move, like do stuff with. That case for the Switch is probably my favorite case ever. It's just an amazing case because 1, you can use it for cosplay if you wanted to because it's so good, and 2, it's a very good case. But this is an amazing case right here. This is awesome. So we're gonna put that to the side. Next thing, this is very big. I've been waiting on this bad boy for like over a year, and I had this on the payment plan. You know, probably the first nerdy thing I've ever put on a payment plan, just because, you know, when you're buying a house, you can't spend money like you used to, and I really wanted this. And so I was like, let me try a payment plan. And the good thing is it didn't have interest tied to it. Because you know how some sites get you in that whole, oh, you want to get this? Well, you got to pay interest, which is just stupid when, you know, stuff like that. Thankfully, they didn't have interest, and you could change the payment amount, how much you want to do. And however much you put down, it would adjust your payments to that. So say if you wanted to do like 4 months, you know, I want to pay this off for 4 months. They had a payment plan for that. Okay, wait a minute. I want to do 6 months. They had a payment plan for that. And the good thing is, it was Slideshows, the company. The good thing is, say if you started with 4 months, you could change it to 6 months, and they would just adjust it for that. So it was very great when it shipped. It, you know, it shipped fast. So let's open this bad boy. I'm not sure which side is up and which side is down. I think it's upside down actually because all the text is upside down. but the shipping label's on the bottom of the box. So this is only 3,000 of these were made. This is number 1485 out of 3,000. So only 3,000 of these were made. So let's open this bad boy up. This is going to be very heavy, I'm pretty sure. So also, I'm looking forward to decorating my house for Christmas. You guys will get to see that on stream some. I'll try to stream in the living room sometimes, just to do chatting streams and things like that. But I'm looking forward to that. Oh, Rinku stepped away for a second, so I'm not sure what Rinku missed. Rinku, what's the last thing you... Did you see they had Burger King? Yes, I did, Rinku. I need to go, I think. Maybe, I may go next week when I get paid, maybe. Like I said, I would normally go right now, but I can't be irresponsible. Okay, Rinku missed a lot then. You talking about Call of Duty. Okay. So, well, somebody else just jumped in the chat. I didn't see it. It disappeared. I can't see. Let's see. Let's see. Is that Night? Hey, Night. Wait, is that Night? That's Night. Hey, Night. So Rinku, you missed that. I did the unboxing, the first thing. It was a Sonic the Hedgehog case for the Switch 2. So the first thing I unboxed was this Switch 2 case for Sonic. It's a Sonic Crossworlds Switch 2 case, and they only made 500 of these, and mine is number 248 out of 500. But it's a very sweet case. Very sweet case. I was saying that probably next to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Collector's Edition that came out for the Switch, this is probably my next favorite case. This is awesome. But the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Collector's Edition, that was a great CE edition of a game, honestly. Because some CE games are just terrible, you know. Also, I showed off this little Knuckles doll that Dot gave me, you know, so he's here. Since there's a lot of Sonic stuff tonight, I want to have that here. And then I said this right here was a very big item, and they only made 3,000 of these, and this is number 1485 of 3,000 of this item. So let me open this. I'm trying to knock my tea over. I might as well just go ahead and drink this tea. I'm gonna knock something over and spill it. But the good thing is I have a hard floor now, so it's not carpet. So if I spill it, I can just clean it easily. Okay. Also, I'm watching X Play in the background. You know, you gotta watch X Play from Morgan Webb. That's the only reason you watch that show. Okay, so this is the big boy. Oh man, this is actually big. Okay, hang on. You know, it's something special when they put these little things in the box. Come on. Okay, guys, give me a second. This is heavy. I gotta get off screen to get this out. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go. All right, I'm back. Man, that was heavy. All right, so this is the next item for the unboxing is this gigantic Jinx statue. So, like I said, only 3,000 of these were made. And yes, this League of Legends Jinx statue is, you know, my favorite design of Jinx too. This is like my favorite Jinx design. I like her Arcane outfit, but I've always loved her original League of Legends one. And not the weird mobile game version of her outfit. Like this is the original where she just has her top and it's not like it's not bandage, you know. Her new look in the mobile game, they put bandages around her chest basically, you know, 'cause I guess they didn't like her chest being open for some reason. But this is her original look. So yeah, but it's a very huge statue. This bad boy, I kind of want to take it out, but at the same time, We may come back to it. So I guarantee if I take it out, I'm going to have to put it somewhere. I don't know where to put it right now. I still got to get my game room set up and everything. Her head comes off. So you can kind of see the statue right here if you want to see what it looks like. This is the statue, kind of. You know, it has that base, and you can actually open it and take her off of the base. It has missiles, and I think it actually lights up too. I'm not sure. I think this one does. Yeah. This statue actually lights up. So we'll have to try to get this hooked up sometime to get it, to test it out. Right now I can't hook it up because it's still in the styrofoam and all that, and I try not to like do too much. And then the big thing tonight I want to unbox and also talk about involves Sonic Rumble. If you didn't know, Sonic Rumble came out today, and it's a free-to-play game for PC and mobile systems, iOS and Android. And it's basically Sonic the Hedgehog Fall Guys, and it's pretty fun. But the biggest complaint right now is actually rating very negative on Steam right now, and that was, we tried to tell, well, as a moderator, I can't really get into the nitty gritty, but we did try to tell them that was probably going to happen because most of the complaints are right now. You got a very strong mixture right now. You got a lot of young Sonic fans who have never played any game besides Sonic the Hedgehog on consoles, really. And the biggest thing they're complaining about that's giving it negative reviews is not the game itself, not the characters, not the graphics. It's literally the skin prices, which are very high. And it's one of those games where the skins do not do anything. I've had this back and forth, and I try not to argue as much as I get older. Is they're saying it's pay to win. And a lot of Sonic fans are like in an echo chamber, kind of like politicians these days, where they hear something and they don't research it and just believe that's the truth, you know. And they hear it's pay to win and they just go with that. And then they take it as the gospel and go on other sites and say the same thing. It's like, I heard it's pay to win. And when you keep doing that, especially with young fans, what happens? That keeps echoing, you know, and they believe that. It's not true. Like, hey, you played the game? No, but I heard John tell me it's pay to win. But did you play it? No. Then how do you know this? And I say it's not pay to win. What it is you can get skins, and certain skins, when you play the game, at the end of everything, they have leaderboards that reset every season. Certain skins will give you more percentage points towards rankings on the leaderboards. So say I use the AA skin, how you pronounce his name, the little monkey from Monkey Balls. I say AA. It's I think. You know, it can give you like a 40% boost, and you can level it up towards your points, towards the leaderboards. You know, but it doesn't affect your races or anything in the game. Like, you don't do better in the game. Like, it doesn't give you a boost. It doesn't give you invincibility, anything like that. Now, you can get skills, but those are free. But the skins, you can buy or you can earn them. But the thing is, they don't affect races. And me, when it comes to pay to win to me, over the 30 years I've been playing games, means you earn something in the game that you cannot get anywhere else. Pay to win is like if you play Halo 2, and you could, like the rocket launcher, you couldn't get it any other way, but you can pay to get it. Now that's pay to win because nobody else can get it, and that will help you win. You know, or let's say Resident Evil, not the same thing because you're not competing with anybody in that game. But pretend, say Resident Evil, the infinite rocket launcher. Say if you could actually buy it, but you couldn't earn it, you could not earn it in the game, and there was some achievement or something unlocked behind it. You know, that's pay to win, you know. But I've seen that going around like a lot lately. And there are several people that can like back me. I've seen on Twitter that will tell you it's not pay to win. But it's still a fun game. But if you're a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, I would definitely recommend you trying it. You know, the staff they are trying to work on the pricing. Because it's a mobile game. It's a free-to-play mobile game. And if you're used to mobile games, which a lot of Sonic fans aren't because they don't touch any other game for some reason, it feels like. It's like baby's first free-to-play game experience for them, where they're shocked by the prices. You want to see crazy prices? Go play League of Legends, then come back to me about that. Or Dead or Alive 6. Oh, buddy, that was a whole different nightmare right there. League of Legends would be a better example because it's also free-to-play. But you know, that's how they make their money. You know, and it sucks sometimes. I will admit that it is terrible. in some cases. Those prices are crazy when you first see them, but that's just how they do. They want whales to carry them. But that said, and I can't speak for the staff themselves, but they have said that they are working with the staff of Sega to see if they can fix that. Because it's not, and the people, they kind of misplace their anger. It's not the staff that made the game. It's literally people above them that are doing this, So they've heard it. They're trying to work with them on this, but it's one of those things where it's above their heads, kind of. Kind of when I go to work, it's like, hey, you still got, well, I can't get into that really, that's politics. But anyway, they sent me a box for the Sonic Rumble global launch. And we could not post about this or show this until today. It's been tough too, because I've been wanting to show everybody like what I've been saying, like every stream, like, hey, I got an unboxing I want to talk about, but I can't do it because they literally had a soft NDA about this where they said, hey, you cannot show this off, until the launch day, so don't post about it. Don't talk about it to other creators and stuff like that, because not all creators got this. So a few of us got sent these boxes, and this is my first time opening it. And I'm gonna put Knuckles over here beside me because he needs to watch X Play. He can watch Morgan Webb. All right, so the Sonic Rumble team sent me this. Yes. So the Sonic Rumble team sent me this giant, I guess it's a piñata? What is this? I don't know. It feels like a piñata. I haven't seen a piñata since I was like 5 years old. So, I mean, I've seen them since then, but I haven't actually hit one since then, it feels like. So I'm not sure what to do with this. So I need to hit it? Well, they didn't send instructions, I don't think. Okay, they didn't send instructions, so I'm not really sure what to do with this. Do we hit it? I don't know. Oh, there's a hole. There's a hole in the wall. I don't know if they want me to hit it or not, but I'm just gonna go in the hole. Okay, so dig into this box. It looks like there's a lot of confetti in here. I think they want you to hit it though, because there's confetti in here. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do though. Like, there's confetti in this thing. I'm kind of scared. Like, I'm not scared, but like, what do I do? It's like they have confetti in it, and I don't think I'm supposed to dig into it. I think I'm supposed to actually be hitting this thing, I think. But this is a very nice box. I want to keep this. So I don't want to break it. So let's just dig into it. So just know there is confetti in here. So yippee, there's confetti in here. I don't want to break this box. I gotta sweep now. That's another thing about a house. You gotta sweep a lot. So in the box there is a cute little Chow plush. It has GG on the bottom of it, and it also has in the back, good luck, have fun. Look at little Chow. He's all cute and stuff all. Okay. Digging more into the confetti. Okay, we have a streaming Chow. He's streaming. This is actually kind of cute. Streaming now, and then in the back he has AFK. I actually may use this though. Like when I need to get up or something, I may put this in front of the camera and be like, hey, I gotta go AFK for a little bit and just have this. This is very cute. Okay. Trying to see what else is in here. Hang on. There is. Oh, wow. Wow. That's actually very nice. They sent a they sent a phone mobile gaming controller. That's actually very sweet. I like that they have Genshin Impact on it. So 100% super thank you guys, the Sonic Rumble team for this. This makes me feel even better going through this shutdown, seeing this right here. This is awesome. So yeah, we got this awesome gaming handheld for your phone, which I'm going to actually try to use this because, like I said, works Android, iPhone, iPad mini. This would be great for, like I said, playing some mobile games I have, without having to use your finger all the time to control stuff. This is actually awesome. Okay. Let's see what else is in here. We have, let's see. Okay. There are instructions in this thing. It says, break the pinata and show your audience what's inside. I'm kind of glad we didn't break it. I was going to actually hang it up. In this house, they actually have these plant holders in here. If I had broke it and this fell on the floor, the controller, I'd be very upset, So Knuckles says, break the pinata and show your audience what's inside. So I guess they did want us to break this open, but, I'm kind of glad we didn't just smack it like in the air, Like I said, they wanted us to break it, and I'm making stuffing fly out of here, hitting it like that. Let's see what else is in here. Okay, it seems like it wants to do some stuff. It says get an A rank on any map. I can do that easy enough. Let's see. Some more stuff. Recommend friends, form a crew, play custom games with your viewers. I can do all this. I think these are instructions like what to do as streamers, So this is just telling me like what I need to do with my audience. So I can do that. There's some more in here. Let's see. Get 500,000 rings. Make a unique challenge. Create a custom game with 32 players. So this is just stuff to do with my audience, which I can do. I will set up a crew. A crew basically is just like a guild in the game. I probably will do that. So anybody who wants to join can do it. We'll probably make that tonight or tomorrow. Let's see. And I think that's it. There's something else in here in the very back, I think. I'm trying to get to it. I think. Oh, dude. Yes. There are actually gold rings in the box. There are little gold Sonic the Hedgehog rings in the box. That's awesome. Again, But yeah, I think what I should have did was take out the controller first and then break the box. Cause I think they wanted us to break the box and show you guys what's inside of it, all the stuff falling out. But again, I would have been very upset if that had broken and fell on the floor and messed itself up. But again, 100% thank you, Sonic Rumble team, for getting to unbox this. This is awesome. That's why I always tell people, being a Sonic fan for over 30 something years, this is awesome. So, we got to make some more Sonic the Hedgehog videos. YouTube actually recommended that to me the other day, saying, hey, you want some ideas of new videos to make? And they told me to focus more on Shantae and Sonic the Hedgehog stuff. So I'm trying to brainstorm some Sonic the Hedgehog and Shantae things to do. Shantae especially, I want to do a lore video, but it's going to take me a while to get everything together. And Sonic, I'm trying to figure things out, maybe talk about the music for each game and things like that. And but yeah, awesome. Again, thank you, Sonic Rumble team. I love the Switch 2 box. I love all the stuff that came with that. So that was awesome. And we're going to play some Sonic Rumble because it's a very fun game. It's very fun in short bursts, especially. But we also unboxing tonight. I want to do this. We got a case of League of Legends Riftbound cards. So I kind of want to do an unboxing of this. So yeah, I've seen this going around a lot lately. People have been trying to get these, so we're going to do a unboxing of a pack of League of Legends Riftbound Origin set So yeah, I was going to keep it sealed, I think, but I think I should just go ahead and open it. You know, because it already has a tear in the side of it, kinda. I don't think he might, buy these. Let's see. Yeah. I also have a starter deck too, but you don't really got to open that as a starter deck. I got Jinx because I like Jinx. Jinx I don't think is very high tier in the game, but I still want to try to learn her deck. But I heard that she's not really just the best to run. So, also the chat. Hang on, I had the chat off. I think I see Knight where the Knight said all. But it didn't pop up on the screen. I don't think I had it on. So Knight, whatever you said, I'm very sorry. I could not see what you said. Because it's like at the bottom of the screen, I can't get it to come up. Let me see if I can. Let's see. Liked. Oh, okay. So you saw the box thing. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't see it because I turned off the chat by accident. And I just noticed like, oh, Knight was actually talking at the very bottom. So let's open this Riftbound and see what it's all about. You know, because I've seen people saying it's very fun to open these and everything. You know, I'm not one of those people that like buying card sets and letting them sit and stuff. You know, I have like, I think a few sets of Pokemon cards in my storage unit that I haven't opened yet. But honestly, the whole chase and stuff has just lost its appeal to me. You know, going out and rushing to buy Pokemon cards and trying to hold them for 5 years or 7 years and stuff like that. It got tedious, you know, because I like buying the cards on opening and stuff. And then, like you said, you got all these scalpers that came into the scene and just kind of ruined it for me, you know, where now it's not even fun to go to the store anymore and get Pokemon cards or any other card set, you know. I will say these cards are very hefty. These are some very hefty packs. They're heavy. But they're also pretty easy to open, unlike Pokemon cards, which feels like you're trying to rip out Satan's black card or something. Because, you know, okay, so, but yeah, that Sonic Rumble box is awesome. I'm super glad the team sent that to me. Thank you, Jovi. Jovi had actually reached out to me about. I think Jovi's the one that actually got me that. So thank you, Jovi, for that. He is part of the staff that works for the Sonic Rumble team. So he's a very nice guy. Okay, so we got Sunlight Guardian. Let's see. We have Legend Rear Guard. I'm just gonna do it like this. It'll be easier, I guess. What does that say? Lecturing Yordle. Find your center. I'm trying to read backwards, but it's a little hard. Undercover Agent. Vanguard Sergeant. That one a card right there, but it's just a common card. That one that fell was Stormclaw Ursaring. We got Traveling Merchant. We have, I can't pronounce it, Aspirant's Climb, I believe, like land card. We got Herald of Scales. We got Last Stand. We got Draven. Yes, Draven. We got Leona. And we got a Sprite. It's kind of like Magic, where I guess you get like your little tokens at the very end. And then you got like how to learn how to play and stuff like that at the very end. So yeah, I guess it's like a token card because it has a front and the back. But I do like that I got Draven out of that, because Draven's a pretty fun character to play as in the game. Yeah, he's a pretty fun character. And I guess Draven and like these guys are just rare cards. I'm not really sure how rarity works in this set. But since they're holographic, I'm assuming that's rare. It doesn't really tell you, but yeah. So, you know, being holographic, I want to say that maybe these are rare cards. So, but anyway, yep. That's that one. And like I said, some of these card games, I want to learn how to play. Like, I want to learn how to play Cookie Run Kingdom. Cookie Run Kingdom is a very fun game, honestly. Like, you wouldn't think Cookie Run Kingdom has that much lore behind it, but it does. Like, wow. You know, there's a lot of lore behind that game. The only thing I hate about the game, though, is the Discord is terrible. Like, it's one of those Discords that are so old that everybody's set in their ways. So, like, you come into it wanting to talk about the game story and stuff like that, and nobody is talking about the game story. They're making memes all day. And, like, so your question may get drowned out by somebody posting a meme or something, you know, of a ship of a character or something like that. It's like, hey, guys, I want to talk about the story. And it's just memes all day long. It's like just memes. It's like, God dang it, you know, I want to talk about the story. We got Watchful Sentry. We got Sunlight Guardian again. We got, I can't pronounce that, Enforcer. We're just going to say Enforcer. Okay? I'm not going to try to force it on myself. We got Mystic Poro. We got Fateful Manufacturer. We got Crack Shot Kosor. How you say that? Kosor? I think that's how you say it. It's Kosor. Fight or Flight. That's what I do on Black Friday in Walmart. We got Reinforce. We got another land card. Fighting Pit, basically. We got Ravenbloom Student. I thought that was Jinx for a second. It's not. We got Glory Seeker. We got Nocturne. We got Party Favors. We got Recruits, which I think is, like I said, the token card with the front and the back. Okay. So I'm going to take those again. I always take out the cards that are like holographic and put them in their own little on the side until I figure out which ones are good for decks and stuff like that. But again, like I'm sitting here staring at it though, like I'm super happy that again for the Sonic Rumble team sending this right here. That was awesome. And you know, seeing that also in the front, you know, I can try for Sonic Rumble to see how it works, you know. I need to get back into Genshin Impact too. I have forsaken that game, sadly. Not really. I still have it, you know, on my system. I still update it every time an update comes out. I just haven't finished the story. I need to catch up terribly. Like I said, that's my fault for wanting to explore the city all the time and not do story stuff. You know, it's like do story stuff. No, I wanna cook and explore still. We got Flame Choppers. We have Smokescreen. We have Stalwart Poro. I think he pronounced his name. We got Rebuke. We got Forge the Future. We have Doom Drake. We got the Poro again. We got Unlicensed Armory. Land card again. This is Signal of the Storm. We have Pack of Wonders. Land card again, War Camp. We have Hand of Noxus. We have Lee Sin. And then we just have Fury Ruin. And yeah, just a Fury Ruin. Okay. Yeah, let's see. So we're going to set those two aside and put these together. Let's say opening boxes is much more fun than just, I mean, they're very fun. Like I said, I was glad I was able to get this. People have been saying like, well, how do you get these, you know? And it is hard right now because of scalpers and stuff. I managed to get this because also I really hate how certain things feel like they're just trends at the time. Because now everybody wants this, you know. I actually, when they first announced this, I went to my comic store and said, hey, I know it's not in the system yet, but I really want this. I want a box of this and one of the starter decks. I know, but it wasn't in the system yet though. I said, oh, this is what I want. And he marked me down for it. And so when it came in, he called me. I managed to get one at below or at MSRP basically. I paid, I think, $120 for this box, you know, when now they're going for much more than that, you know. like I said, I hate how the card world works now. It's terrible, you know. But now, like I said, it's like that because everybody rushed out to get it because they're like, oh man, this is like the best thing in the world. And scalpers saw that, and as usual, they take off after it because everybody acts like they really want something at the last second, like Took Me Elmos all over again. So we got Smokescreen. We got Stand United. Like I said, also, I'm sorry I don't have any music playing in the background because I'm in my living room. I don't really have anything to play music besides the Christmas station. But Christmas music hasn't started yet. It probably won't start till Thanksgiving week, honestly. That's usually when they start playing it nowadays. Like I said, I got X playing in the background, but I didn't want to drown you guys out having Adam Sessler and Morgan Wales scream at you. Lexling Yordle. Soaring Scouts. We got Confront. We got Sneaky Deckhand. We got Spoils of War. We got Spectral Mantron. We got Land again. We got Tarragon's Peak. We got Find Your Center. That's what Ring Fit tells me. Yay! We got Jinx. I'm happy. I got a Jinx card. I don't care if it's rare or not. I just like Jinx. I just really love Jinx for some reason. We got Jinx. We got Chaos Ruin. And that's it. You know. Oh, there's a card behind Jinx. We got Blind Monk too. So yeah. Yeah. I think the reason I like Jinx, like I think it was at that time, like I was growing up when like characters like her and like kind of like she's not emo or anything, but like she has that aesthetic I like for characters and stuff. You know, like back in the day, that's the kind of person I like. The kind of woman you always want to meet. Like, man, I want to find a girl like Jinx. And it's like who's crazy, but then like you get older, you realize crazy is not always good. You know. As you get older, you realize, like, yeah, you don't really want somebody that's crazy in your life. Like, oh, boy, you're younger, you think, oh, man, that's attractive. And it's like, oh, no, buddy. Like, when you get older, it's like, oh, you got bills to pay. You don't need somebody that's crazy. You know, we got Magma Worm. I like how it's spelled W-U-R-M. Orbit Regret, which, I mean, that's how some worms are spelled. It's just, you know. We got Defy, which looks like Mirror Force from Yu-Gi-Oh! We got Daring Poro. A lot of Poros in this. Poro is basically like Karibo. Flurry of Blades. We got Fight or Flight Again, like Courage the Cowardly Dog. We got Kuro Patron. We got Singularity, which is just basically a black coal. Back Alley Bar. We got Wind Wall. Sorry, I said Windmill. We got Sunlight Guardian, but this time it's holographic, so it's a different type, I guess. We got Echo. We actually got Echo and Jinx back to back. That's actually kind of sweet. I'm a huge Time Bomb fan, so getting Echo right behind Jinx is like really awesome. And then we got Divine Judgment. So, but yeah, because I'm a huge Time Bomb fan. You know, Echo and Jinx for life. You know, I've been trying to get Dr. Cosplay Jinx forever, and she won't, you know. She says she would, but she's also scared because she doesn't want to, but I haven't, you know. That's a whole story in itself right there. So next one. We got Charm. I don't know if you've ever watched that show. Have anybody ever watched the old Charm show? We got Sky Splitter. Because that used to be really popular and it kind of just disappeared. Riptide Rex. A lot of witch shows used to be popular, like Buffy Vampire Slayer, Charmed, things like that. Glory Seeker. My mom used to watch Charmed. Yeah, I forget what it was, like TBS or something. That used to come on a lot. And I kind of used to look at it a little bit, but I never got into it. Like, I mean, I watched it, but it was one of those things I watched, but I didn't, like, absorb what was going on really. So it was like a background show. Kind of like Hercules and Xena. I watched Hercules and Xena growing up, but I can't tell you anything about those shows besides Hercules was strong. Xena did backflips a lot and screamed, and she had the girl lover. That's all I can tell you about Xena. And Hercules had his little short buddy that reminded me of Aaron, and he was strong. That's all I know about those two shows. We got Ember Monk. We got Call to Glory. Kind of like I used to watch. Well, I didn't really watch it as much. It was, what was it? not Winx Club. I didn't watch Winx Club a whole lot. Dangerous Duo, because I thought it was a knockoff of Witch, and like Winx Club was like much more laid back than Witch, you know. Traveling Merchant again. My little sister liked Winx Club, I think. We got War Camp. We got Cloudfield. The art in these cards are pretty good. Some of these. We got Overt Operation. And then we got, almost dropped them. We have a Sprite again. And then we also have Kesa. I can't even pronounce her name right. So I'm just going how I think I say it, you know. Okay, gonna set these back here. I like these art a lot better than the Magic the Gathering cards. I need to actually get those graded one day. Again, I can't spend money like I used to because there's a lot of stuff I need to get. But a lot of my money is going towards house things lately. You know, in the past, it'd be like, oh man, I want to go out and get this collection edition set or order this game, you know, but I can't. I actually had to stop myself from ordering 2 collection edition recently because of stuff around the house I want to get. Like I want to get a new, what do you call a sink in the bathroom? It's not called a sink. It's called something. Wait, requests had invalid authorization credentials. It says something. What is this? It says request had invalid authorization credentials. Night says bathtub. No. Not a bathtub. Vanity. Is that what you call it? Like your sink and stuff like that. I do want to get a new bathtub too. The bathtub is very good though. It's a good bathtub, but I want to get a bigger one. You know, I want to get a very big tub. But the bathroom is like, you guys can't see it right now. I'll try to take pictures. It's a fine bathroom. But I want to get like a new toilet. I want to get a new sink, and I want to get a new bathtub. Like I like a bigger bathtub. I want a different toilet, but I can't get a big toilet now. And I need to get a new sink because like the sink in here in the guest side of the house, it's basically shaped like a giant seashell kinda. And it's a big sink, but it's like terrible looking. Like there's no cabinet under it. So it's just kind of like just a stand. I don't like that too much. Otherwise, it's a very fine bathroom, but I don't care for that. In the other bathroom, my parents said I may want to turn that into like just a shower because some people just have like a bathtub and then they have they have 2 bathrooms. They turn one into just a shower and the other into a bath, the bathtub. And because when you're older, they say it's hard to step in and out of things. So they're saying you may want to turn your actual master bathroom into like just a shower. And then have the toilet and everything in there. I may change that one too. I don't like that toilet either. It's like it's a 2-button toilet. I don't like that. It's older too. It's an older toilet. You know, I don't like it. Anyway, I didn't want to give out toilet talk. My whole point was, you know, in the past I've been wanting to spend money because I think Limited Run Games, which Lord help me, they are the worst company for shipping things on time, had a collection edition set for the new Scott Pilgrim game, and I love the Scott Pilgrim games. Like the last one was so good, a little 2D game, so good. And they got a new one, and they had a very awesome collection edition set for that game, but I couldn't order it because I'm like, hey, you can't spend money like this anymore. You got to get stuff for the house and save up because you know your house payments are much more than your rent payments. You know, so I had to skip on that. You know, it made me sad inside, but. You know, eventually I will get back to having like a, you know, money saved up like I did before. It's just like right now I'm still kind of in a sore spot because when you see that wire transfer come out your bank account of all the money you saved up for like, you know, several years, it hurts, you know. It's like I've been saving this money for like, you know, what, 10 years trying to get a house and it's gone all at once, you know. It's not just incremental. No, it's like, no, everything you got is gone, you know. But it was worth it, though. This is a very good house. I can now have friends over and stuff like that. That's why I said, you know, Rinku, if Knight ever gets to visit, they'll have a room back here they can stay in. You know, that I for some reason, I don't ever turn that fan off. They got the fan in that room on for some reason. I don't feel like turning it off, though. You know, and it's very quiet. It's a very quiet neighborhood, except like my one neighbors, which I won't, you know, generalize anybody right now. but they can be a little loud. But it's usually just when they get in at night. When they go into their house, they're kind of quiet. But coming in, they're loud. But it's a very quiet neighborhood, though. Like, seriously, like, it's quiet. Except for the dogs that bark at, like, 12 o'clock at night for some reason. When they want to talk to each other on the full moon. We got Brazen Bronconeer. I think that's how you pronounce that. Eager Apprentice. Clockwork Keeper. Because cats don't bark, you know. Disintegrate. You know, because it'd be funny if you had cats like barking like dogs, like meowing like dogs do at night. Cannon Barrage, where you know dogs just keep barking all night long. It'd be funny if you had cats outside meowing all night long. Shipyard Skulker, or Skulker. Soaring Scout. We got Whirlwind, kind of like the cats from the Aristocats. It'd be like you had a house and like they're playing pianos all night long. Bandle Tree. Vanguard Helm. X plays reviewing a Sonic the Hedgehog game. What is it? Sonic Battle? We got Grand Stratagem. Tide Turner. And Set. I'm not sure you pronounce his name. It's like S-E-T-T. Set. I'm going to say Set. And then we got Recruit. But yeah, X plays reviewing Sonic Battle right now, which is hilarious, you know. Like, Sonic fans, like, take for granted, like, back in the day, Sonic the Hedgehog got bashed on a lot. I don't think they gave this game a bad review. I'm pretty sure Sonic Battle got a 3 out of 5 when they first reviewed it back in the day. X-Play, I think, of all the reviews, I think X-Play gave almost, like, I want to say probably 7/10 of their games 3 out of 5, honestly. We got Clockwork Keeper. I got a lot of sweeping to do tonight. There's like packages everywhere. We got Noxus Hopeful. We got Eager Apprentice. We got Bellswater Bully. I pronounced that wrong. I know I did. Ride the Wind, kind of like Ride the Lightning from Guilty Gear. Hidden Blade. First Mate. Adaption. No, that's what is that? Adaptatron. Sorry about that. That's an adaption. Cloudfield, but not holographic. Because they do that. So they sort of do like Pokemon, where some cards are holographic and others aren't, of the same card. You know, I guess to buff up the card set. We got Warrens. Yeah, they gave it a 3 out of 5. We got Cleave. We got Karma. We got Immortal Phoenix. And I think that's it for this one. Yeah, and it's just a ruin. Okay. But again, you know, thinking back on it, though, I still feel bad I didn't hit the box they sent me, though. Because, like, as soon as you get into it, like, again, one of the little sleevelets says, you know, break the pinata to show your followers what's inside the pinata. But again, I don't think that's a good idea. I'm glad we opened it the way we did. Because again, if we had dropped that controller on the floor, from my ceiling's a very high ceiling, it would have been very good, you know. But again, I will send Jovi a DM later tonight to tell him thank you again, because he's been overwhelmed with like the craziness with Sonic the Hedgehog right now. The Discord is just on fire. Like, some fans are upset about the prices, which is okay, but they won't stop being upset. You know, it's like, we know you're upset, but you don't got to tell us 15 times. Like, I know, guys, you got some who aren't upset. You got some who are upset at people who aren't upset. And you got some who are upset at them being upset at them not being upset. And it's just crazy right now. I think I got that tongue-tied right. Playful Phantom. Wow, I just saw a PlayStation 2 ad on X-Play for a PS2 for $99. Man, that was some crazy times. Bronconeer again. Watchful Sentry. Because imagine seeing an ad for saying like PS5 for $99. You know, being crazy. We got Shield Bearer. Gust. And now there's an AOL ad playing. Cold to Walk. or Code of the Week, sorry. Challenge is AOL 9.0 is what it was. Dangerous Duo. Energy Conduct. Windswept Hillock. We got Penka Club. We got Twisted Fate. I actually like his character. I use his character a lot in the game. Very good character, honestly. Very good range character at times. And we got Hourglass, you know. And then, like I said, we just got another, like, recruit token thing. I have to learn what these cards do and stuff like that. Come on. But like I said, let's see, Marshall Sentry. But like I said, I would be making meditation. Like I said, I may open the Discord up soon too. Poultry Poro, like I said, it's just Karibo. Jewel Colossus, you know. We got Mobilize, Transformers term. We got Morbid Return. We got Daring Poro. We got Wallop. We got Fortified Position. We got Thermal Beam. We got Sneaky Deckhand. We got Yoshio. I pronounce his name correctly. And we got Vane. I'm actually pretty good with their character in the game also. It's one of those characters you gotta lock in towards the end of the game. Like, it starts out kind of slow, but by the end, you can actually do some pretty good damage. Let's see. We got Defy again, like I said, Mirror Force. We got Hexic Ray. We got Sprite Call. Find Your Center. So yeah, definitely a lot of these cards are just like Pokemon, where some are holographic, some aren't. Confront. Stealthy Pursuer. Try and go a little faster with these. Vanguard Captain. Cloudfield again. Captain Pharaon. We got Spirit's Refuge. We got Adaptatron. So again, see, we just opened Adaptatron a second ago, and it wasn't holographic. Now it is. We got Misfortune. And we got Volbear. And then, like I said, just another token card. I might just stop at I may not do the token cards every time because they're the same thing. But I do like Misfortune. People like this is her more courteous outfit, because in the game, like, she doesn't have her midriffs open, I think. Like a lot of League of Legends characters, they've toned down some from when the game first came out. So let's open this. So we got Flame Chompers. Like I said, I'm trying to go a little faster. Over Regret, but I'm trying to keep it focused because, like, it's working right now. I got like a phone holder right now, and it's actually holding pretty well. Like, it's actually gripping, and the quality is not too bad. I can see that it's 30 frames per second, but that's because my phone's older. I've had this phone for like several years now. Enforcer, like I said, when I get a new phone, I'm pretty sure it can handle more. Because I don't think this phone can handle anywhere close to 3 gigs. I don't think, like, anywhere close. I don't think it can even handle close to 1 gig. It can get close, but it can't handle it. But I think if I get a new phone, it can do more, which would be kind of awesome. We got Morbid Return. And like I said, I usually wait like 5 to 6 years in between phone upgrades, if I can. Not that long. Maybe like, I want to say maybe 4 years. I try to go without a phone upgrade, because this is an S21, I think. Pit Rookie. I don't believe in upgrading the phone every single year. Just like on my PC, I try to upgrade it every single year if I can help it. Fading Memories. You get something that can last you for a while. Imperial Decree. That's just too much money. You got Void Gate. We got Magma Worm, which is just, like I said, a holographic version of that. We got V. We got Set. I really hate this character in the game. I really hate going against Sets in the game because they will body slam me every chance they get. I swear I hate Sets in the game. Good Sets though, good Sets. Some people can play characters who are terrible at them. Some play characters who are just, makes your night a living nightmare. So we got Blazing Scorcher. Like my floor is littered with confetti and cards. We got Pit Crew. We got Clockwork Keeper. We got Pit Rookie. Like I said, I'm trying to go faster. I could do like slide, but I can't read what the cards are called. We got Cemetery Attendant. Because some people, when they do unboxings, they just like slide if they see a rare card. We got Back to Back. We got Arena Bar. We got Retreat. So I'm not really sure what way to open card packs is best. We got Star Tilt Peak. We got Unyielding Spirit. We got Lecturing Yordle. So just holographic of that. We got Victor. And we got Unchecked Power. And that's it for that. And then they went Victor on the ground. How many left in here? Yeah, got a few. Like I said, I could just go through and just sort of show the rare cards. I guess that would be the biggest thing to see if you got a hit. People always talk about hits and stuff like that. I guess that'd probably be the best. And let's just try that then. Let's just try to go through and get to the rare cards. And then, I can do the rest like in a photo or something because people like the rare cards. So rare cards, we got Warwick, and it will speed it up some too. Wrath of Echoes, or Wraith of Echoes, sorry. We got Teemo. I love Teemo. I love Teemo putting traps in the ground, and that's it for that. Like, Teemo's a very cute character. I love Teemo. But I don't know if Teemo's a boy or a girl. I think it's a boy. I don't know. I don't care that it matters, but... God, these cards are hard to open. Okay, just to the rare cards. All right. So we got Shin. We got Madden Martyr. How do you pronounce his name? Marauder. Sorry about that. And that's it for that one. Okay, just 2 in that one. Let me make sure it's only 2 in that one, I think. Sometimes usually it's been 3. Look, it's just 2 in that one. Actually, I'll keep going back and forth because like I said, also some of these boxes I think didn't get good card pulls in them, and they said record your unboxings and show the cards off if you didn't get like a lot of rares and stuff like that. So I may need to do that too. But they said they need to film it. So we're just gonna scroll through. We got Poro. I keep going back and forth. Like, do you want to do rares? You can do all of them, but in case something doesn't, like this is not a good like box, I want to show it off. Cleave, Eager Apprentice, Charm was also in there. I pulled Charm. We got Forge the Future. We got Bully. We got Skulker. We got Portal Rescue. We got Scrapyard Champion. We got the Chief. Some of these words I can't pronounce in the front. So Ember Monk. We got Caitlyn. And we got Seal of Insights. That's it for that set. And like I said, the end is just a token card. Cards start to kind of pile up over there. Gotta get those out the way. And get the rest of the cards out of the box. So I can start putting the cards back in the box so they won't fall on the floor because they're just going everywhere now. Put these in here and open the rest of these real quick. Okay. Put these in here. Ember Monk right there. Let me just scroll through, make sure I didn't put the rare cards. Like I said, I'll take a picture of all the rare cards and send it to the company, make sure I didn't get a bad box set. Oh, do I still get the receipt for this though? I hope I do. I don't think I threw it away. Hope I didn't. We'll have to go see. I think I threw it away. Hope I didn't. It said keep the receipt too. Pretty sure I still got it. If not, I'm pretty sure the comic shop can pull it up for me. We got Get Excited, which is Jinx Bum. We got Consult the Past. We got Ruin Prison. We got Magna Worm. We don't got many more. We got like 4 more packs. Size Scouts. Petty Officer. Flurry of Blades. Treasure Trove. Raging Soul. Symbol of Solari. We got Set Again, but this is a normal set. We got Mistfall. And we got Daughter of the Void. So we got that. All right. Get these in here. See, my neighbors just got home. I can hear their car. Okay. We got Sky Splitter. They slammed the door so hard. Jeweled Colossus. Unguarded. We got Pit Rookie. Gust. Vanguard Captain. Poca Cub again. Mountain Drake. We got Hollowed Tomb. The Siren. Smokescreen. Holographic. Jinx again. Love Jinx, but I'm pretty sure I would have got her in the. That's the same card from the starter deck. So, and then we got Kraken Hunter. So, got Jinx. That's it. There. So again, I've not seen anything just super rare that I've gotten. Like again, I'll have to see what the company says. I know they said something about the first shipment boxes. They didn't like the rates were not good for most people. So we'll just have to see. We got Cleave. We got Stupefy. He's getting hit in the back of the head, I guess. Wielder of Water. Blazing Scorcher. Fighter Flight again. Daring Poro. Poros and Fighter Flights are the ones I got the most, it looks like. First Mate. We got Mask of Foresight. We got Stack Deck. We got Vilma's Lair. We got Dr. Moro. Or Dr. Mondo, sorry. We got Fiora. And then Darius again. So, again, I haven't seen anything just rare pop out at me. So, I'll have to take a picture on the cards and just in case. That's just me. May just be how it is. Like I said, but I'm pretty sure one of the guys that made the card set said that some of them weren't good for the first few sets. Okay, so now we got Consult the Past. Poro again. I'm just gonna start saying Karibo. Noxus Hopeful. We got Stealthy Pursuer. We got Cold a Week. We got Stormclaw Ursuline. Ursine, how you pronounce it? Ember Monk. We got Facebreaker. We got Sun Disc. We got Catalyst of Aeons. We got Energy Conduct, which is, holographic of the basic card. Raisha Sundare. I think pronounce his name. Slower Shrine. That's it for that one. Okay. Okay, last 3. I said it before. I think this is it now. Also, this is what the starter deck looks like, but I'm not going to open it just because it's starter deck. You don't get anything in here. 40 card deck, 12 ruins, 3 battlefields, playmat instructions, and a booster pack, but we'll leave it for right now. Mega Mech, Stan United, Kuribo. We're just gonna say Party Kuribo. Falling Comet, Back to Back, Mobilize, Gust, the Candlelit Sanctum, Gemcraft Seer, Block, Call to Glory, Raising Firebrand, Yosho again, and that's it for that one. Okay. Sprite Call. What's up, Knight? Again, Knight's just sitting here on Garde. Get Excited. Over Regret. Arena Bar. Ride the Wind. Nice listening because me just repeating these cards' names. Petty Officer. Facebreaker. Void Seeker. Discipline. Crackshot Crosshair. Promising Future. Leona. And that's it for that one. Like I said, I'm not sure if I can get anything good. I can't tell what the rarity is for these cards. But again, I'm not just noticing anything that just jumps out at me saying, oh, this is like an actual rare card besides just normal cards being holographic. So I'm not sure, like again, one of the guys that worked on the card set said to take pictures and stuff or film you unboxing the cards to see if you got anything, if you didn't get rare cards. And it's like, keep your receipt and we'll make it right if you didn't. So I'm hoping, like, I'm not sure if I got anything rare. I can't tell if these rates are good or not. I haven't seen anything that's just like, okay, I got something good. Like this may be like one of the bad boxes, honestly. So I got Playful Phantom, Poro again. We got Stupefy, Mobilize, Sneaky Deckhand, Call to Glory, Challenge, Avatar Unity, well, that's Altered Unity, sorry. Garbage Grabber, Vengeance, Traveling Merchant, Convergent Mutation, Mind Splitter. That's it for that. And I didn't get a third holographic. Like the rates this must be a set that didn't have good rates. Because some I'm getting like a mixture. Some are giving me like 3 holographics and other ones are not giving me. I got 2 in some, 1 in others. And then this is the last one. So I will take pictures of this stuff and send it to them and say, hey, did I not get anything from these sets? So Hextech Ray, Pit Crew, Ruin Prison, Glory Seeker, Doom Drake, Psy Scouts, Soaring Scouts, Poro Herder, The Dreaming Tree, Mushroom Pouch, Dangerous Duo, Feroz, and Darius again. So that is it for that. But like I said, I don't think I got anything that's just super good. So like I said, he said to email him, like send the cards and everything. So we got the stream right now. And I can send him these cards and be like, hey, did I get anything out of here? Because like I said, you said the rates weren't right. Like you should get something like a certain card out of here out of so many boxes. I don't think I got anything out of here. So I'm going to send these pictures or go on Twitter first and make sure what he said, like what to do. Because again, I don't think I got anything out of here that's just like rare, you know. But I'll have to email him and see what exactly we're supposed to do. Let me see. Yeah. So I'm getting all my rares together. Like I said, a lot of these cards are also not rare. They're just like Pokemon where they're the same cards as a basic card, but it's holographic, you know. So, but that many packs, I would expect to get something though. I don't think I got anything in here. Like I said, that's just, I don't think I got anything out of this set that's just saying this is like rare. I keep saying that, but literally I don't think there's anything in this set that I got was like the right rates and everything like that. Let's see. So I will just take a picture of all these cards. There's a lot though. There's a lot because a lot of sets, a lot of packs we open. But like I said, I don't think there's anything rare we got out of this, honestly. I think these are just basic rare cards. Like I said, I'm not sure the rates are though. Like I said, I'm gonna see what they said on Twitter. But again though, so that was kind of like a bust, I guess you could say. But still, I still want to thank the Sonic Rumble team though for this awesome pinata that we were supposed to break, I guess. But I'm glad we didn't, you know, because it would have broke the controller. But you know, the little plushies and everything in here were very cute, you know, so I'm glad we got the plushes. Like I said, the little Chow plushes, you know, Streaming Now, the AFK, stuff like that. But like I said, I think originally they wanted us to break the pinata because it says break a pinata, you know, and show your audience what's inside, which I think the way we did it's fine, you know. Like I said, I'm still thankful. Like I said, everything in there is awesome, the plushes, but it's also awesome that we got the Keisha Ultra controller set for mobile. That's awesome. Like I said, I can use it. Like I said, I'm still surprised I got Genshin on here in the front, which is funny. You know, that's awesome. So again, thank you, Sonic Rumble team, from the bottom of my heart. You know, that means a lot, especially during this shutdown. It's been a pain in the butt. But, you know, especially Jovi, who's been awesome, you know, helping the community and stuff like that. The Jinx statue, it really was nice. I agree. That was awesome. They sent it because I was honestly just expecting it to be like pamphlets and stuff like that to show on stream. I literally did not know what was in this box. I thought it was going to be like, oh, show everybody like this random like plushie or something like that. I didn't expect like that or like anything. Like I really didn't know what to expect in the box. I thought it was just going to be like, oh, I really didn't know what to expect. So that was awesome. You know, a very huge surprise. But again, thank you, Sonic Rumble team. My little Knuckles, where did he go? He's disappeared from me. Like I said, he's still here. But that was awesome. Only thing else I can really say is, like I said, I was kind of sad that we didn't really get any good card pulls from there. But like I said, I need to go online and kind of ask people, like, what should we have expected? I'm not really sure what the rates were. It says there's 24 packs in here, so we'll see. When I get more money, maybe I can buy another set right now. Right? I mean, I can't buy another one right now anyway, because like I said, money's tight as it is. Like, seriously, like, ugh. But, you know, it's awesome. We'll try to play some Sonic Rumble tomorrow. At least stream Sonic Rumble tomorrow. I may get on there tonight and try to make the what do they call it? The crew section and things like that. And like I said, probably this week later, I may try to open the Discord open to more people. Because I really would like more people to join, if not anything else than to get some chatter in there. You know, it doesn't have to be the most active place in the world, but I would like the few who usually do join us, at least have some other people to talk to. Because usually people join, I feel bad because they join, and then nothing's really going on. You know, but I could, like I said, I'm paying for Nitro right now. I've been paying like, I think it was $100-something for Nitro, and it just renewed a few months ago. And that gives us better stream quality for movie nights and stuff like that. That's how I can like stream higher quality. And I'd love more people to be able to join to movie nights and stuff like that. Like, hey, you know, we may get like 2 or 3 people in movie nights. Like, let's go ahead and get like, you know, 20 people in here if we can, you know, to watch some stuff together and stuff like that. As long as you're quiet though. We can't have like, what's his name? The, who was it? The Pokemon, which nothing against them really, but the person that wrote the Pokemon fanfics, they kept talking during the stream. I wonder what happened to him. But yeah, you can't talk in the movie nights. You can't just, it's movie night. Don't talk. I mean, you can chat and stuff if everybody else is, but like, don't just keep doing it though, you know? or it wasn't movie night. What was it? It was something else we were doing. It's like a night. I think me, Knight, and Rinku were having a game night or something. And they joined and they didn't like introduce themselves. They just went straight into a question. You know, it's like, hey, at least, don't walk into somebody's house and just start talking. At least shake my hand first or something like that. And then we start communicating. Don't just walk into my house and start talking to me, you know, without introducing yourself, basically, you know. But yeah, awesome. Like I said, everything here is awesome. Like I said, the Sonic Rumble box, the Switch 2 case, you know, awesome. See, Knight knows what I'm talking about. The Jinx statue. Also, I didn't show this on stream because technically I already had this for about a week now. Again, I can't buy a whole lot, but I really want to get this. I got a Christmas Snoopy. But no. Night. I got it at Hallmark. Rinku says I saw a TikTok of play that she was Snoopy in his big puffer jacket. No, like that's the thing though. I love Snoopy. Like the thing is, they release like every holiday. I think every major holiday, they release one of these things like this. The little dancing ones. I love these the most. Like I love Snoopy, but I love the ones that dance and sing to music. And like so, every big holiday they release one. So basically, Halloween, Christmas, and I want to say Easter. I think. Knight says she has a bunch of dancing ones. So yes, Knight, tell her Hallmark had this, and if she can, try to go when she buys something not too expensive and she gets a coupon. Because that's what I did. I used a coupon because I think this is $45. It's $44.99, so it's like $45 like or something like that with tax. But the coupon brought it down to like $35, I think. You know, so that helped a little bit. But yeah, so every holiday they release one of these, and I always try to get it every single holiday. I did miss October's this year though. Thankfully, the store this time they got like 6 of these in, but they still held one for me. Because the store manager, she's a very nice lady, and they did hold one for me. But they usually sell out really fast though. Because I did not manage to get a Halloween one. They had one left, and I could not buy it because the shutdown happened right when I found out they had the Halloween version. And, you know, I'm like, well, I really can't get it right now because we just announced a shutdown and I don't need to spend money on this. But I just had enough to get this one. So I really wanted to get the Christmas one because I love Christmas, you know. Christmas and Halloween are two of my favorite holidays. Thanksgiving's in there somewhere too. But I really just love Christmas like because it's such a peaceful little holiday. And so I really want to get this and put it next to the tree and have them dance and stuff like that, you know. I would show you guys this little dance. I mean, he shuffles, but I can't really show you guys because I don't really have a table like right here to do it. But yeah, really awesome statue. But like, yeah, like if your mom likes Snoopy, I would definitely recommend this little guy. He's very awesome. But he's literally going to sit in the floor until Christmas time, or until December at least, or until the Christmas station starts playing. He will sit. I won't put him on the floor. He'll be in the couch, actually. I'll put him on the couch. And he will not be touched until Christmas music starts playing, you know. Most of the say battery life, you know. I don't want to have to open them up and stuff like that. But yeah, awesome little guy. But yeah, so pretty good stuff tonight, you know. Again, I hate that we didn't get any good cards, you know. Because every now and again, like you like opening, like it's one thing if you open like, you know, like random sleeves, like, or not sleeves, like random packs, you know, you bought. But when you open an entire case of like cards and you don't really get anything, it is kind of sad. It's kind of, you know, disheartening. Like, man, was your rates that bad? Like, God, dude, you know, but hey, life's still good. I'm still breathing, you know, I'm still got my health, sort of, you know. But yeah, everything else is going good. So I can't complain. Trying to be more positive, you know, going into like the end of the year, you know, trying to be like, oh man, it's doom and gloom, because there's enough crazy things going on right now tonight. Not bring yourself down. You got to stay upbeat, you know. But yeah, good stream. Trying to think of anything else I need to open tonight. I think that was it. Yeah. The good thing is, like I said, the faster internet speed and being in the living room, what doesn't have much echo in here, I can probably bring my guitar in here and play it sometimes on stream. You know, I still haven't learned the full song yet, sadly, but you know, I can play some. Ring through says what I want to say more often. Open the government, yes, it's been the pain in the butt. But you know, I can't really get into it, you know, on stream. Like Discord, yes, I can like bring it up, but like, yes, I want to open it back up because at this point it's just stupid, honestly. And it's a thing. It was like we got to like I'm one of those people that has to keep coming in regardless, you know, regardless of what happens, I have to keep coming in. But at this point, it's just like sit down in the room and. I don't. Yeah, that's the thing. I try to stay as like middle, like in the road, and like I don't like talking politics because that's one thing I hate about like cosplay accounts I follow. You know, you guys are fine. I like you guys, but like it's like when you follow cosplay people who like you know you go to conventions and things like that, and you follow people. Like, hey, you got a cosplay account? I do, and all they do is post politics, and it's like, well, that's not far I follow you, dude. Like, or madam, like you have a cool cosplay, but all you do is rant all day. And so I don't want to rant, but I do want to say I wanted to open back up and like just go into a room, sit your butts down, which I'm trying to fight not saying certain words. Sit your butts down. You're not gonna get like the best example I can give of what I want to say. It's like an episode of Venture Brothers where Rusty had the villain. It was like a late season episode where the villains there was like a group of villains in a group of the good guys in their universe technically were holding like one of those guild conferences where like, you know, the guild's like this organized crime thing, but they can do crime under certain rules and things like that. And the good guys know it. But, you know, Rusty was the avatar for this. And he was like, hey, I'm in the middle right here overseeing both you guys. And they kept arguing though. Like they wouldn't vote on anything. And like it was take forever for the meeting to end. And Rusty just came out and said, guys, listen, this is stupid, basically. Listen, you're not going to get everything you want out of this, you know. But the thing is, agree on some things. And that way, you can take that back to your side and say, hey, we didn't get everything, but hey, you got some things, you know. And that's kind of how I feel. It's like, guys, you're not going to get everything you want, but you can get some things and take that back to your side and just say, hey, we didn't get, say, you know, this just do this. I didn't get 15 books, but I did get 10 books or something like that, you know. The Knight says I save money saved for food, but I know a lot of people are, yeah, it's crazy. I get like emails every day now because my email is tied to like one of the old places I worked at out here. And it's talking about like food banks you can go to. I've never got emails about that kind of stuff, but it's like telling people like, hey, if you're laid off and things like that, we got food banks and things like that you can go to seek help at, you know. The church down my street, you know, they also trying to help people saying, hey, we know some of you guys, you know, work for the government. If you need help, come email me personally if you have to. And I'll try to help you. I can't do everything for you. I can't do you know, but it's like, yeah, it's a lot of stuff. It's just terrible right now. And I'm really hoping it'll open back up, you know, soon here. Because even my dad was like, and bless his little soul, when he originally said, oh, this is not going to take longer than like a week or so, you know, they'll come out this weekend and they'll talk it through and they'll get together and stuff like that. You know, that was the first week. And then as you've seen, it's been like, what, 4 or 5 weeks now? And it's like every week it's like, no, this is worse than before. This is just idiots, you know, being idiots. But like I said, it's just annoying. So hopefully they get their act together and, you know, end this soon because it's going to get worse, especially next week. If it lasts until next week, I think crap's going to hit the fan, honestly. Especially with the airlines and stuff like that. I think it's going to get crazy. So we'll see. Like I said, it's a pain in the butt. But again, I can't really talk about it because it's one of those things because I'm still technically working and I don't need them coming to hound me by saying, hey, we heard you talking about this stuff on stream. Like, no, you didn't. So that's why I try to stay like as away from it on streams as I can. But anyway, it's a good night. Hopefully that they come together and get that done. But yeah, for now, that's it, guys. I won't hold you. I'm gonna go in here and get all this confetti from this box swept up. Again, thank you, Sonic Rumble team and Jovi, for this. Thank you, Slideshows, for sending me my Jinx statue. I'm glad it came in safe. And also, it's a good Sonic Crossworlds case for the Switch too. So some good stuff. It was a good night. I will say, League of Legends, your box sucked. I didn't get any good cards, I don't think. So you're the only one I will complain to tonight. Everybody else did good. You didn't do very good, so I'm ashamed of you. And yeah, but anyway, thank you guys. I'm gonna sign off now. I think if you hit stop, it doesn't have like an exit screen. Like I said, mobile's different, I think. I'll have to read up on it this weekend. But for a first stream like this, I think it did pretty good. And the way it's running, I'm pretty sure we can do cooking streams in the future. And if it's running this well, we may be pretty good to do cooking streams again one day. Once I learn some new cooking stuff, and like money's not too tight. But yeah, night. Thank you, Rinku. Barry and Kyle, if you're out there, you guys have a good night too. And I will hopefully talk to you guys tomorrow night for movie night and stuff like that. And yeah, but until then, I'll talk to you guys. Be safe out there and open the government back up and all that good stuff. So yeah, good night, everybody.